Hello guys, SW Outdoors. Hope you guys are actually having a fantastic day today. Today we're going to be out fishing, and we're going to be fishing on this dry lake. That's right guys, we'll be fishing on this dry lake. I just discovered this lake. I knew this lake existed, but I haven't fished on this lake before. And it's right in the middle of August right now, and of course it is completely dried up. Usually this lake has water in it, but for some reason this year the water has completely dried up, and there are a few pockets of like flooded pools within the lake itself with big deep holes in it. So that's where we'll be catching the fish. But you guys can see it's like this is a boat launch that I'm standing on right now, and all this was a whole lake. So I got the stuff in the truck there, so I got to go back to the truck and grab my fishing gear, my pack and everything, and we're going to tag along and head out to the lake and see what we can catch today out here. All I know in this lake, you can catch pike, bass, catfish, and pumpkin seed and bluegill. So there's a fair bit of species of fish in this lake. So we're got some lures in our in the truck here that I might use on this lake. I might be switching back and forth from live bait to lures, and we're going to try our best today, this morning at least, to try to catch a fish on this lake. So we're going to head back to the truck and get our gear. So anyways guys, I have not told you guys in any of my videos, but I got myself a newer truck, a 2008 GMC Canyon. This is my new truck here, and it has low kilometers. A little bit of rust on it, but it works for me. And it's not a 4x4, surprisingly. It's a two-wheel drive. This is just my truck to boom around in, since my Dakota went kapoofed. And yeah, so I have all this gear in the back here. Got two fishing poles, because me and my girlfriend Lori were out fishing this lake over the weekend, and then I fished it and caught a few fish here, but nothing was really biting on this lake at all. So hopefully this morning that'll change. So we're gonna head out and try our best today. I can't believe this, guys. There's a few small little holes right there, like few wet spots in here, muddy spots. It's hard to tell that you guys can't believe this was actually a lake. I've been fishing here, this is my third time out here fishing, and I'm just looking around here. Few small holes there, and then as you walk past this tree, it's almost like walking on a dry golf course. That's how I describe this lake. My girlfriend's fished this lake before with her brother when the lake was full, but today it's not full. It's completely dry, and you just feel it's like I'm walking through a desert, and I can feel the humidity kicking in right now. So we're getting close to our first spot, right near those trees there, and you see fish jump up there all the time, and usually a lot of bass in here. So we're going to try to fish there first, and I think I'll move along the lake a little bit and try to find more spots. So this is our first spot, guys. This is the first pond that we're going to be fishing out of. And I've seen bass jump up here all the time, so we're going to try to get across over where that tree line is right there. Set up there. Maybe just right here, because it turns out there was a fish just swimming right there. They're in this little water. I know it. So I think my first bet is try to go over there where the weeds are. And that's, I think, where we'll catch them. And a fish right here. Put that line right there, right in the right spot where I want to be. Right over there. So guys, I've decided to abandon this pond right here and go on further in. And I know there's another spot where there's a lot of fish that actually bite in there. There's a good spot for bass in here, and some pumpkin seed and bluegill. But pretty much right now I want to catch fish, and nothing in this pond is really interested in my bait. So we're moving on to another. Looks like we got deer crossing the lake here too. Got a bunch of deer tracks I'm following in the mud right here. So I'm trying to find my other spot where I'm going. And I'm trying to not sink in the mud as I do it. So beyond this weeds is another spot where I went to. And there's definitely probably some fish in there. So we're gonna try in here. And I might circle back to the other pond. And then I might come back and fish here tomorrow morning as a part 2 video if we don't catch anything major today. So, and again, I want to get my camera to full charge, but I think my chances of catching fish in this lake is in the morning. So we're gonna cross this little spot here, and then we're gonna try this other area. And there's more spots in the lake too, but I have a limited time today to actually do it. So we're gonna come back through here and try. Oh, we got something here. We got something here. Oh, we got him. We got him. Oh. Just snagged ourselves a bluegill, guys. First fish of the day on this lake here. I think this might be my 4th bluegill I've ever caught out here, because yesterday, actually the other day I went out and I caught a bluegill. But I just gotta get the hook out of this guy. There we go. This here's our first fish. You guys can see, bluegill. Toss him back. There he goes. Oh, we got something. We got something. Oh, we got, what do I got here? A smaller bluegill. This is my 2nd bluegill in just the past 2 seconds. Yep, oh. I'll get you back home. It's our 2nd bluegill of the day here. You guys can see. Send it back home. Okay guys, we are switching out our baits a little bit. I'm going from using worms to this little bait right here, little crankbait. And we're going to try to see if we can catch the big guys now. The big cats. And of course you're all tangled up in there. Yep, it's tangled up. So we're going to try to catch the big cats now. Oh, I got something. Oh, baby. We got something. Oh, hell yeah. I have something on the line. Oh, fuck. Come on. Wheel her in. Come on. Oh, we got something, boys. Holy crap, we got a pike. Pike on the line. Woo! Hell yeah. My first ever northern pike. Beautiful. Awesome, guys. I've never caught one of these guys before, and this is just a freaking, look at that. Northern pike. Awesome. On this dried up lake, and I gotta be careful when I'm trying to get this hook out of him, because, man, oh boy. First ever northern pike right here. And I'm actually surprised I actually caught this guy. And they're notorious in this lake too. It took me a heck of a time getting the hook out of his mouth without getting bit, because that bait was so far in his mouth. So we're gently going to let him in. Alright guys, that was our first ever northern pike that I've ever caught in my entire life. And boy, was it a hell of a time trying to get that frickin' hook out of his mouth. So I've luckily got him back in the water, hopefully. He survives. So we're going to try to catch another one, hopefully. try to see if another one's going to be biting out here. Because this lake is, apparently everybody says that this lake is covered with these pike and bass. So we're going to try to see if we can catch another one. But I've definitely made history today. That was my goal, to actually catch one of those guys this year. And I finally done it. Not a big one, but just a decent sized one there. We got another bite over here. So anyways, guys, we're now packing up. And it is basically, you guys can see, dried up lake and everything. But there's a few more ponds in here, I think. So I think tomorrow morning I'm going to come back out and exploring some other spots in this particular area. I think it might be my last time fishing this one area, because it's the best spot. Like, the only reason I chose this lake is because there was pike in it. And I've always wanted to catch a pike. Never caught one in my entire life, and today was like the grand opportunity of me catching one. So we accomplished that today, and 2 bluegill. But either way, I'm gonna probably make a part 2 of this video, and we're gonna try to catch some more fish in here. I like to try to get some bass in here, and then possibly some, because we got bluegill in here, we got a pike, and we'll just see what other species they actually have in this lake. But I'll show you guys the name of this lake particularly, because it's a very popular spot. So anyways, guys, we're now packing up for the day. If you guys like this video, make sure you guys put a like. If you guys are not subscribed to SW Outdoors, make sure you guys click the subscribe button and click the notification bell when the latest videos are. And tomorrow morning, we'll be doing part 2 of this video, fishing this lake. We got a few more ponds we got to check out in this lake, and hopefully we are successful. So stay tuned. SW Outdoors, sign out.